What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright, man, let's get right into it, man. You already know the vibes. You already know what type of time I'm on. If you're not a subscriber, man, what you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel, man. Get all this energy all the time, man. Click the notification bell so you already know when I'm dropping some shit. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both are at Raider Honcho. And, man, let's get right into it, man. You seen the thumbnail. You see the title? Henry Ruggs III has arrived. Yes, I'm calling it now. I know some of y'all might think it's too early. Some of y'all might think it don't matter. Some of y'all just might not give a damn at all. Especially if you're a Steelers fan because you just got your ass torched by the boy yesterday. But I'm here to state it. A lot of people feel the same way, so I'm not going out on a limb by saying this, but I think Henry Ruggs III has arrived. We all know everybody felt the type of way last year. With the lack of production we got from him, especially since he was the first wide receiver picked off the board. He was our first round draft pick. We thought he would come in and have an impact instantly, and we kind of questioned what Jon Gruden is even doing with the guy. We felt like even after the Baltimore game that Jon Gruden just doesn't know how to use the guy. But I will say that what I've seen in the last 2 weeks makes me confident that Henry Ruggs is no more going to be a decoy. Henry Ruggs is no more going to just be out there running just to be running like it's a track meet or something like that. Nope. Henry Ruggs is going to be a big part of this game plan going forward, as well as Bryan Edwards. But in this video, I really just want to talk about Henry Ruggs. Maybe I'll sprinkle in a little Bryan Edwards as well, or I'll do that in another video. But when you break down the first game against the Baltimore Ravens, he had 5 targets, 2 catches, 46 yards, but I think he had a big-time catch down the stretch, right? So it shows that Derek Carr was trusting him a little bit in big-time moments. When you talk about yesterday's game, which really was a come-out performance for me because it wasn't just 1 catch big down the field, 2 catches down the field. He was targeted 7 times, had 5 catches for 113 yards and a big-time touchdown to really ice the game, seal the game for us. So again, when Derek Carr gets in a situation where he needs a big play, he's not afraid to go to his receivers, and especially Bryan Edwards and Henry Ruggs, but he also made a statement after the game saying that Henry Ruggs does it every day in practice, so he actually trusts Henry Ruggs now. And when you go back to some of my early videos when I did the Trust or Bust series and I talked about Henry Ruggs, I said that Henry Ruggs was a bust in the definition of the word, where we took him versus production, but I also stated he was going to be fine and be a very good player for us, especially when Derek Carr builds that trust and chemistry with him that they didn't get because there was no offseason with COVID, because they didn't get the practice reps and they just were thrown into the fire. And on top of that, Henry Ruggs was heavily involved in the game plan the first game of the season last year against the Panthers, which was unfortunately why I think he got banged up early and he just wasn't the same the rest of the season. But when you talk about the big games he had, or the big game he had last year against Kansas City, when you talk about him making the game-winning touchdown against the Jets, when you talk about him yesterday, it's official, man. Henry Ruggs is that guy, and I think it's only going to get better. When you look at the stats, right, you think about last year, he had, 43 targets, 26 catches for 452 yards and 2 touchdowns, right? That's what he had last year. And right now, if you just take the service size that you get, okay, 5 targets and 7 targets, I believe that's 12 targets, right, in 2 games, so that's 6 targets a game, right? So if you just do the math, right, 6 targets a game times 17 games, right? Let me make sure I do that again. If you go 6 targets times 17 games, you're going to get 102 targets. You're going to get 102 targets. He's right now, he has 7 catches out of those 12 targets. So that's more than 50%, right? So if you just go, let's say he just catches 50%, I mean, you divide 102 by 2, you're going to get 51, right? So if he ends the season, this is just the bare minimum. This is his floor right now. If he ends the season with 51 catches, I mean, damn. He's already going to double his production from last year when he only had 26 catches. So he could go from last year having 43 targets to over 100 targets, from having 26 catches to over 50 catches. I think if he does that, then the bust is over. Like, he's not a bust at that point. Because if he can get 452 yards on 26 catches, and you double that, then you double his yards. He's right around 900 yards, which I said that he would probably get. I already said that Henry Ruggs would be around the 900 to 1,000 yard number. So to me, he's right on track of what he should be doing this year, and I think Henry Ruggs has arrived, and that's my opinion, and I don't give a damn what anybody has to say. I think Jon Gruden and and Derek Carr both getting more comfortable with Henry Ruggs. I think they're definitely getting more confidence in Henry Ruggs. Remember last year, Henry Ruggs missed a couple passes down the sideline against the Saints. He missed a big one against the Chargers. And John Gruden came out in the press conference and said he has to do better with the opportunities he's getting. And I think this year he's getting more opportunities, and he's actually making big on those opportunities. So I think he's only going to get more opportunities as the season grows with that offensive line being banged up. You're going to see a lot more short passes. I thought they did a great job with getting him some short passes and allowing him to run after the catch. Only thing I don't like about it is we got to get him off kick return. There is no reason he should be on kick return. Put Regis back there. When Jalen Richard comes back, put him back there. But yeah, that's my opinion. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the content on this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Both are at Honcho. I might be dropping 2 or 3 videos today because instead of just giving you one long breakdown of the game, I'm going to take little segments of that breakdown and be posting it for you. So this is the first installment. This is about Henry Ruggs, so look out for the next one. And until the next time, Honcho out.